Aunt Pearl's dogs all liked kids until they actually met one. Then, the reviews were mixed. TJ, the golden retriever, tried to be tolerant. Molly and Daisy hid from him, usually under Aunt Pearl's keyboard. No, really, Aunt Pearl didn't get that black eye from a fight with Judgy Poo. She got it from writing with the dogs.
I am a retired lawyer, and for much of my career my office was in my home. My secretary frequently worked late, balancing her responsibilities as a mother with her job. I was flexible about her morning start times, and she was even more flexible about her hours. Her mornings often stretched into late nights at work. When that happened, she picked her little boy up from daycare and brought him back to my office. My secretary's son's arrival was always heralded by a mix of noise and chaos. At 5 years old, he was a ball of energy. If we could have bottled it, none of us would have needed coffee again. The kid was a helpful little guy, or at least he thought he was. One of his favorite activities was chasing dust and dogs with our vacuum cleaner. My old golden retriever, TJ, was a good sport about it. A gentle, patient soul, TJ endured the chaos with remarkable grace. He even tolerated most of the boys' games except for drag the doggy by his collar. That was where he drew the line. When the game went too far, TJ would hurl all 90 pounds of himself into my lap, scattering my keyboard and drink in every direction. Once I freed him from the boy's grip, TJ forgave and forgot, cheerfully guiding the little guy toward a game that didn't involve his neck. The other two dogs, Molly and Daisy, weren't so forgiving. West Highland Terriers, like most sensible creatures, preferred peace and quiet, and the boy's arrival sent them into full retreat. Even before I heard his feet pounding down the hall or his voice shouting my mother's name, I knew he was on his way. Molly and Daisy were my early warning system. They'd dive under my computer keyboard at lightning speed, a sure sign the little whirlwind was closing in. You wouldn't think a 1-pound piece of plastic could break your nose, but when two panicked Westies launched my keyboard into my face, it sure felt like it. Until the little boy finally went home, Molly and Daisy stayed firmly planted in my lap, pressed beneath the keyboard. I'm certain the things they muttered in doggy wouldn't play well in polite company. I couldn't blame them for hiding, though. I was looking for cover myself. Still, it's not easy to type when your keyboard has 8 dancing paws underneath.